No better way to start the day than a 50-cent coffee, and no better way to start a video than a quick little disclaimer. So when I started this series, I mentioned how I came across the idea, and some people said I was capped. The reason for this outlandish claim was because I said that I didn't directly get the idea from Ryan. The person that I saw first was Connor TV. However, I checked dates and I know Ryan did it before Connor, so that's why I still decided to shout out Ryan. That's also why for every single subscriber that I get while I do this series, I will be donating 1 penny to Ryan Trahan's cause, which was feeding America. Last month, he raised a bunch of money for him. I think that's amazing. I also said for every single like that any of these videos get throughout this series, I will be donating 1 penny as well, because my channel is not nearly as large as him and I won't get nearly as many subscribers. So I figured that was another way that I could raise more money for feeding America. Which means if this is your first episode, you can go back and like the other previous 4 episodes. I will leave the first episode somewhere on the iCard. But like I said, for every single like and every single subscriber, I will donate 1 penny to feeding America. I also want to say real quick before we get into it, my brother Paul Cantu, he was already thinking about doing a challenge. He's done something similar in the past where he started with $1, but he is doing 1 penny to $35,000. My boy is really up in the ante, so go check him out. Paul Cantu is like family to me, and to be honest, I would not be in the thrifts every single day if it wasn't for him inspiring me to do so. So I gotta show love, and Paul Cantu is someone who has continued to inspire me throughout the years. So let's stop jibber jabbing, let's get to it and go find some bait. All right, we're starting the video off with a nice sunny day. Summer is finally here in Washington. We've had cold weather like literally all the way up until July. Ooh, what are you? USA made, single stitch, Miami Dolphins on the lovely Salem tag. Hopefully we can find some more in this bin. What's good, man? They're bringing out another row. Have my eye on that. Okay, they're kind of taking a while on these last 2. Come on, big Shane dog, go back there. I'm getting a little semi right now. Ooh, moment of truth.
No matter where we must face the moment
yes, sir.
Truth, baby.
Damn, that's tiny. Oh, well, that sucks. That just goes down so smooth. Get it? 'Cause it's a smoothie. All right, we hit another row. Did not find anything, and now I'm currently waiting on that row. Overall though, Goodwill bins in Kent have been fantastic. I'm trying to pick out some clothes for a Farfetch video on my computer and start bringing the row out, which means no more shopping because we gotta do some shopping. Hold it, baby. All right, 12-12. So these are all orders from the last video. Don't worry, I already subtracted the shipping. And it is the next day at the Kent Goodwill bins. Am I actually gonna be in time for the first rotation? Hardware just came out. They're bringing this row out right now. They got 2 bins. Just went through this. I got a couple things, nothing too crazy. I'm probably gonna throw like half of this back. Oh yeah, my name's Jonah. I go to the gym. Look at me. Oh, I'm so buff. He gave me a shirt a long time ago, which is a super fire shirt that I love. Worked out a trade, so today he's gonna take home a long sleeve so that way his arms can be warm, finally. For the gardener, the botanist enthusiast, this would be perfect for my bro Paul Cantu. Just seed it, fertilize the plant, water it. This is a lot of instructions. It is currently 9:40 and I gotta get home by 10. Stussy Cactus Plant Flea Market is dropping in 15 minutes, so I gotta get home. One of the members in Plus One reminded me that the drop was this morning. And for those of you guys that don't know, Plus One is my cook group. I normally don't shout it out in the thrift videos. Group does focus more on reselling sneakers and clothing or other things online like PlayStation, other game consoles, graphics cards, etc, etc. We have a bunch of tools in there that people can use to buy and sell. That is another opportunity if you want to get into buying and selling. Also, a lot of people ask me about platforms they should sell on. A good platform to sell on if you guys are hitting the Goodwill outlet is eBay. Now there's certain things that sell there, mostly outerwear brands like Patagonia, Cool, like I said in the last video. If you do that and you are in Plus One, we do have a little eBay bot that will add viewers and watchers to policeman. Please don't pull me over. I have to get home. It looks like we're good. Yes, sir. Anyways, if you do buy and sell on eBay, there's an eBay bot in there that will actually add viewers and watchers. So if you are interested in buying and selling, since I know a lot of people that watch this series are, that is an option. I leave a link to join in every single description of every single video that I post on YouTube. But like I said, I gotta get home for this drop before I go back to Goodwill. I did not get this, sadly. I should have ran slots. We have people in the group that run ACO or like auto checkout services, which is never guaranteed, but it would have been good to increase the chances. I just didn't think I needed to because I almost always hit on Stussy. On another note, I'm glad that I'm home though, because I need to look for my freaking GoPro, which I cannot find. If you guys watched my bro Paul Cantu's videos, I love the fact that he has the GoPro in the bins, but I guess I'm just gonna have to put the camera to my chest. Yo, what up? I'm just gonna hold the camera right here on my chest so it looks like I have a GoPro. Are they on break right now?
Yeah, bro, it's been bad today too. Then it's probably gonna be another 15 or 20 till like even get anything in.
They got, what, 1, 2, 3 more bins before we can go through.
Wow, it's just like probably the best day I've had ever.
Yeah, this actually pisses me off. I'm going home. Later.
All right, bro.
That dog is bit me. Can I also get 2 sweet and sour sauces? Perfect. Thank you so much. You as well. Ryan, I love you, but McDonald's coffee is trash. The only reason I'm getting McDonald's coffee is because I was at the bins. Normally by now I would be on my like 3rd cup of coffee at least. However, since I only had 1 cup, I didn't want to wait home to make my 3rd cup of coffee. If I make my own cup, it's literally like 50 cents. At the bins, I did get a couple pieces. So I got this right here. Gorgeous little hot rod tee. I love these. These next 2 are fire. So this right here is a vintage single stitch Dodge Challenger Scat Pack. And then this one, of course, it has this Newport graphic on the front, which is a banger with some classic cars, 1991 on the old screen stars, so you guys can compare. I believe these are technically from the same era because this is from 91, but this is the screen stars tag that came after this one. So you guys can kind of date some of your pieces if you are in the thrifts. Now I just seen all these items. I am currently photographing them. Then I have to measure them, post them to the site. I also have a bunch of items down here that I need to get ready to ship. I got 2 bags. And by the way, these Supreme bags are kind of like the same IKEA bags that you guys see me use, but they are zipper duffel bags made out of that material. They are literally amazing. Oh, and by the way, I went to the Goodwill earlier and I did not bring my camera. I wasn't really feeling in a good mood because I guess someone got into my car and stole some things. It happens, it is what it is. Found this hoodie that is kind of like the North Face, but the exact opposite, and then a couple other tees, some Harley tees. When I came here earlier, there was like nobody here. The parking lot's looking a little bit full. Yo, Ren, you find anything? It's bad all day? Garbage. Garbanzo beans. Garbage. There was a commenter that thought that I was in the back of the Goodwill. Clearly I'm not. There's a lot of people here on Saturday. I was really hoping that they would, you know, spend some quality time with their families or something. All right, 9:47. All right, it's been a while since I brought my special guest, Yaz. If you don't find anything today.
I know, I'm walking home.
You find anything?
I found a couple.
You didn't find anything. I found all this stuff.
I found this one.
No, you didn't, because you're gonna look at it and you didn't even know what it says, and now you're gonna be like, oh, that's funny. Yeah.
This one.
I also found a little banger hot rod tank top, and then we got another little hot rod tee. Then we got a hot rod tank, USA made. Not a terrible morning. Well, terrible for me, not so terrible for you. Waiting on this row, and then after that, I actually gotta go do a little buyout.
550. So you got 15, 20, 25, 30, and then these are just like the big boy prices.
The big boy prices. Yeah. So basically, if I don't get these, I'm broke. These are ones I was like on the fence about. Probably like 3, 5, and then 10. 26, 27, 28.
It's 140.
Did you just do that in your head?
Yeah. What do you
So she wants 75. Do these 4 for 75?
I'll do 60 for these 3.
I really do think this is cool. I wish I wasn't familiar with the movie. This is actually really sick.
I'm telling you, go home and watch it. It's a pretty funny movie.
Dude, this is actually super cool. They're not gonna be able to see it, but like this is all like a puff print. So it's got this cool wraparound print that goes over the seams, and then it's got this as like a puff print. Would you take 5 off and just do 230 flat? Cool, 230. Fuck, I gotta. All right, it's 5:10. Started packaging all the orders from the stuff that we sold over the last couple days. I don't know what the exact total is. I did sell that Dan Marino Miami Dolphins tee that I found in the thrift. I'm almost sad to see this one go. The vintage Challenger tee with the Scat Pack. This Newport tee. I also sold this little tee pack. Even if you don't have a platform to sell on, these like single stitch car tees are pretty good for like flea markets, things like that. Anyways, I gotta take a shower and go meet up with.
Don't you love when people say they're pulling in and you're outside and you don't see them?
But I did pull in. It was in the driveway.
I love that.
Isaiah, by the way, I did just got to finish my sentence. That jacket's fire, actually.
Thank you. Got it from RJ, actually.
Ooh.
You guys know him.
I also got my hoodie from him, you know.
Oh, yeah. It works out.
Do I need to subtract tickets from the total, guys?
Oh Lord, know yourself, know your work, nigga. My actions being louder than my words, nigga. How you so I been still so down to earth, nigga. Niggas wanna do it, we can do it on they turf, nigga. Oh Lord, I'm a rookie and a vet. Shout out to the bitches out here holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night.
And we are in. You already know, like I said earlier, I'm with the man, the myth, the legend himself,
I
Isaiah.
just want to have fun.
Ooh.
For all the gold diggers, you gotta watch out for
Look at,
them.
look at.
You guys won't believe what I just found. Official Thrift Row merch in the bins.
As we were going through a row, I was like to the right, Isaiah was to the left. We like just saw the fleece and he was like, yo, that might be a patty. It was like under someone's hand. They were reaching over it, they didn't notice it. Beautiful concrete gray patty with the navy blue. I did get a Virginity Rocks hoodie. Guide dog dash. The whole dog's riding a motorcycle. Skirt, just spotted this. Beautiful faded Carhartt. I'm actually gonna pay him $20 for it. Appreciate you. Blanket lined, of course. This guy smacked with a little Led Zeppelin joint. I like the back hit. The back hit's cool. I wish it was bigger.
Yeah, is it small?
It's medium. Might as well be a small. It's from the 80s and it's a medium. Bagel place, gas. What was my total? 1301. Hey, that's fire. That's dope.
Remember when I was telling you when I picked that? I only know this tag because of him.
Look, man, the homie said he got something for me. The shorty skateboards. This is sick. These little repair right here. USA made. Shorties. That's dope. Appreciate you, man. What's your gram? Like your Instagram?
I don't have Instagram, brother.
You don't have Instagram? Man, it's 2022 and you're living
Instagram, it's at Thrift Row.
Dude, that is so sick. Like, I did not expect that. You know, he just gave me a shorty skateboards hoodie. USA made.
You serious?
Yeah, it's a sick one. I mean, it's got some distressing for sure. Like, it needs some repair on the sleeves. But, like, it's fire. But, yeah. That was cool, man. That's crazy. All right, we just hit one row. I found the most atrocious thing I've ever seen in my life. But they're already pulling this row, so I'll show you guys in a second. That's actually kind of gas. Grandmother quilted some flowers on the titties. These are all super clean. This is the absolute atrocity that I was mentioning earlier. You can tell this is a fake Supreme box logo. I am going to get this and probably place it in the thumbnail. USA made. I don't believe you. This is missing a button, but the colorway and fade on this like red stripe USA made polo is actually too good to pass up. In the last video, you guys may remember a clip from Mason where he did a little try on haul. So in this video, we're gonna have Isaiah do a little try on haul. Come on, right there.
No. We're putting on your Stussy shirt from the last video.
Do not sleep on other things. Like, I tend to focus on men's clothing, but I'm telling you guys, there are so many other things. And a lot of people are always like, oh, you can only do that because you have a following, blah, blah, blah. He started just everyday picker, regular, put in work. He's obviously developed a little following on his Instagram over time because of putting in that work.
Started
I literally,
at 0 though.
you guys saw him grab a sweater for $35. He just sold that same sweater. How much?
$350.
$350. And that was something that he bought off of someone at a flea market. So that's why I tell you guys, if you put the time in and you really stay consistent, you guys can find some heat. And the other key is knowledge. Shout out my boy Ty Lopez one time for the one time. Trust me, there are so many things that I do not grab that people can sell. And that's only because I already have so much stuff. I need to get a haircut. $20.55. Perfect, thank you.
Just call that gas.
Have a good day. The first location was not hitting like that. I need this location to hit so I can get some nice little energy. Come on, Portland, please do me right. Okay, one rotation. Got the little USA made champion, Harvard University, USA made Oneida long sleeve, life flight. Oh yeah, and real quick, this is not the #1 Nana. The #1 Nana would not ruin a perfectly good USA made blank. You know, I used to play Halo and I made a montage and the song I used was a Seether song. To toast your glizzies and the bun too. It comes with everything. Did find this. I don't really know much about it. I gotta do some more research, but I could tell it was some when I saw the 1995 DC Comics copyright with the graffiti hit on a single stitch. Hanes Beefy. Got these absolutely delicious tacos across the street along with this absolutely scrumptious, delectable little lemonade. And that's another $15. Back at it. Venice, what time is it? 5? 4?
You look crazy.
You look crazy. Why are you wearing your hat like that? It's like 4:30 actually. We're waiting on a couple more rows. Whew. We are both so tired. Been up since like 5 something. Like 1 or 2 more. That's all I need. I just need 1 or 2 more good ones.
Yeah, tell us.
Oh yeah, I shall do that shit right now.
How was it?
What about you?
Yeah, it was super mid. Single stitch Oakley, all embroidered. Thermonuclear protection. Thank you so much. 377 subtracted from the total. I am so tired. Now we got like a 2.5 hour drive. I don't even think I showed you guys the Nike piece that I got though.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some shit that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm
The
winning.
last stop of the day. We're ending it off with the rack, even though we only hit one rack and a lot of bins. Oh yeah, the legendary one that was only legendary once and has never hit for me again. And this store continues to disappoint me. That Nike tee that I was talking about that I found and I did not film, this is the one. Definitely distressed, some holes all throughout. You got this little tear going all the way up to Michael Jordan's crotch region. Super sick, beautiful fade, distressing throughout. It will probably sadly get sold because I cannot keep too many personals from this challenge. Let's turn this down a little bit. Anyways, guys, currently I am taking some other sales from the in-stock pile to the bag up and ship pile. I showed you guys earlier the other day when it was like 5 in the morning and I did not actually add all the totals. I really only wanted to show you guys the pieces that anyone can sell because I don't want to create unrealistic expectations with this series. Obviously, because I have developed a following and because I'm an established seller, there are things that I can sell that your everyday person probably can't. And that's pretty normal anytime you start to become an established seller. Just how Isaiah sold that crew neck for $350, I probably would not be able to get that because I don't have the clientele for that. While I'm packaging this stuff to ship, yes, we do need to add all of these items to the total. Now I still have to subtract shipping. That will be done in the next episode, but we still have some other subtractions to make. I have to subtract gas. I just filled up my tank. It was like $90 something. In this episode alone, I spent almost over $200 on gas. I also need to subtract a couple pieces from the last episode. I mentioned that I went to the bins and I didn't film, but I did get some stuff. Of course, those exact figures will be on the screen. I've seen some comments, not a lot, but some say that this challenge is only doable because you have a following. This challenge is going to go by quicker because I have a following. But in this series, I've tried to focus on the items that I know anyone can sell. I'm not the only person in this series that you see selling. Not to mention, if you are sitting there on the other side of the screen and you're saying, oh, I can't do it, he can only do it because he has a YouTube. I don't know if you think that my mother incubated me for 9 months and then pushed me out of her vaginal canal while handing me a YouTube channel with several 100,000 subscribers. By the way, thank you for 300K. No, I started just like anyone watching this. You can start too. I'm telling you, do not let that be a hindrance for you because you guys see other people in this series, other guests, and they do it too. A lot of those guys are full-time resellers. So yes, this is something that you can do. Now, some of the key pieces that I want to show you guys that I will be selling shortly, this Patagonia fleece. Now, I will probably sell this for less than what I could actually get on eBay just because I'm trying to move product as quick as possible. But if you do not have a platform, a good place to sell stuff like this is eBay. I will also be selling this Harvard collegiate top. This is an item that a lot of people could sell. It's a USA made champion. It's not a reverse weave. However, anytime you see these USA made 90s sweaters with prestigious schools like Harvard, Penn State, etc., usually they do fairly well, especially on platforms like Depop. And then a couple other pieces that you could probably sell on any platform, Depop, eBay, or Grailed, would be items like this. This Fish Summer Tour 1996 tee. This is actually a really sick tee. I really kind of want to keep this, but I've already kept a couple pieces from the challenge. This Fragment, a cold wall tee, and this USA made beautiful Dallas Cowboys 1992 vintage tee with the little stars on the sleeve as well. You guys might see me buy and sell a lot of Carhartt. I live in an area where it's a lot of like blue collar workers, so it's a little bit more easy to find Carhartt up here than in other areas. Like I know in LA, Carhartt does not come out nearly as much. That's why you guys will see me grab a lot of these, but they are super gorgeous. Obviously this one I bought off of another picker. Like I said in the first episode, it's extremely common for people to buy and sell in the bins. I paid 20 bucks, which is a super killer deal for a blanket line Carhartt, especially with this color. He probably could have got more if he would have sold it online, but then you got to pay for it, photograph it, list it, and weight on it as opposed to just getting 20 bucks right then and there. That's such a beautiful color, honestly. If this was just like a medium instead of an extra large, I'd probably keep this one. This one is sick. I got this AC/DC tee, this Harley Davidson USA made little fader. As you guys saw earlier, I have all the stock kind of separated by price. So the next goal is to steam, photograph, and measure. This tee right here is separated because I'm trying to get these pit stains out of it. It was a lot worse. I don't know if the person was just applying deodorizer to the t-shirt itself. I washed it once, I got most of it out, so I'm gonna try to get the rest out before I sell this absolutely gorgeous wraparound print. I still walked away with a couple personals. I got this USA made shorties hoodie. As you guys saw, the homie gave this to me. No, I'm not going to sell this. It needs a lot of repair, which is another reason it'd probably be pretty hard to sell. It's super thrashed. Like, this is ripped. The cuff could use some repair. The actual wrist cuffs could use some repair. But super cool of him to just give me a gift like that. Like, that's so sick, especially if you guys watch the videos. I talk about some of these old skateboard brands because I used to BMX, and when I was into BMX, I would wear a lot of skateboard brands. And I've said this before, but it's kind of cool that Shorties follows me on Instagram. So shout out to Shorties. I appreciate you. If you don't follow me on Instagram, change your life to Starlife, THESTARRLIFE. And of course, you can follow my Thrift page while you are supporting the boy Thrift Bro. Like he actually said when he gave it to me, THRIFTROW. I also got these. These are my size. They're size 32 orange tabs. Once again, they do need some repair. The zipper is broken. Would like to repair this little knee blowout. It's pretty fat, but overall, good pair of denim. This is something that if it was in good condition, if it didn't have this or this knee blowout, that would be a good thing to pick up. Like I said, just look for orange tab Levi's when you're out thrifting. I always try to give you guys information like that or show you guys specific tags. If you guys watch all the videos all the way through, I will always try to sprinkle in information because I do understand it takes a lot of time. I've been doing this for almost a decade and I'm still learning new things every single day. I'm telling you guys, it's not gonna happen overnight, but it does not mean that it's not doable. If I would have watched people do these ships to the thrift like my bro Paul Cantu or the people that came before him, you know, RJ, you guys have seen him in the videos, DP The Truth, Iceman 289, Professor Snaps. Like, if I would have watched those videos and thought, oh, well, there's no way I can do that, then I wouldn't have a lot of the things that I have today. So do not sleep on yourself. Do not sleep on an opportunity. There are a lot of people that watch these videos that I know could easily do something like this, but they don't end up starting it because they don't take those first couple steps to establish themselves. So don't be that guy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I don't know the exact total that we are at right now. I need to sit down, finish editing, and figure it out, but you guys know because it's on the screen. So hopefully in the next episode, I'm almost thinking that in the next episode, I might be able to hit it. I feel like I only made like between $500 to $1,000 profit in this episode, but I got a lot of stock. I got a lot of stuff to sell. It's like I'm Goku when he's building up for the Spirit Bomb and it takes like 4 or 5 episodes. Every episode, every week I'm coming back and watching and it just Goku like, going crazy. That's about to be me on the next episode. Hopefully I can hit it in the next one. It's gonna be hard, but I got a lot of stuff that I gotta sell. So anyways, thank you guys so much for the support. I do appreciate it. Smash the like button down below. I've been saying in the series, for every single person who subscribes, I will donate 1 penny to Feeding America. And because my channel is not nearly as large, I also decided to donate 1 penny to Feeding America for every single like that any of these videos get. So right now, if this is your first time watching, you can go back and like all the other videos and that will all factor into the total that I pay to Feeding America. I already made a $160 payment. I need to make another payment very soon. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. Thank you guys so much. As always, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Keep living the Star Life. Peace.
Star Life, Chris straight shooting on Mexico. These stars been ran through.
And my brother is that guy. You feel me? Jacob, that guy.